Now, if there's one thing you need to know about Sri Lankans, is that they're absolutely crazy about cricket.
It's like their culture, it's their spirit and divine.
There's this kind of untamed beauty here that you don't always find in the more polished or overdeveloped beach destinations. So this natural calm, as if the coast hasn't been overworked yet. Well, there's no one around at all. It's just you and the waves. Yeah, no
It's my
one.
favorite.
There's a real surfing culture here. So yes, that's one of the downsides of having a tuk-tuk as opposed to a car. It's something you can probably only spot here in Sri Lanka. I just love this sense of freedom that the beaches of Sri Lanka give you. What a mix of colors. I've never seen a beach like that before. We just stumbled across this beach by accident, but it's also located in the southernmost tip of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, what have you done to us? Hi guys, here from another beautiful and sunny morning in Sri Lanka. As you can probably tell, we are in our tuk-tuk continuing our journey through Sri Lanka. And this morning we are heading to the coast, so we are leaving the misty mountains of Vella behind, and we're very excited to see the palm fringed beaches of Sri Lanka. So it's currently 8:30 a.m. and we're just leaving the town of Vella now, and yes, as you can see, there is a bit of traffic at this hour.
Good morning, everyone.
Nice and fresh, Mihai, ready for a new
Yes.
day? Being a tuk-tuk
Little bit
driver.
traffic.
Yeah, a bit of traffic at this hour. But this morning we are headed to Tangalle, and this stretch should take us about 4 to 5 hours by tuk-tuk. The GPS does say 3 hours, but I think we'll be making quite a few stops along the way. So yeah, it's more
Around 5 hours.
around 5 hours. Yes, I think so too. It's more realistic to say 5 hours
I
than
don't
3
trust
hours.
the GPS.
Yeah, especially after what happened yesterday. I don't trust it either now. Never trust your GPS. But yes, so far the roads have been very scenic, but not always smooth. You do have to watch out for some occasional potholes, some blind bends, and some occasional aggressive overtaking as well. But on the flip side, you'll see a lot of rural life up close. You'll see farmers working, school kids, and of course, small roadside fruit stalls. So we just made a stop to fill our tuk-tuk with petrol, and just here nearby we noticed a stadium where they have a cricket match going on. Now, if there's one thing you need to know about Sri Lankans, is that they're absolutely crazy about cricket. Officially, the national sport is actually volleyball, which surprised me, but in reality, cricket is the heartbeat of the country. And ever since they won the Cricket World Cup in 1996, the game has been a source of national pride. You'll see passion everywhere, from international stadiums packed with roaring fans to kids playing barefoot on the beach with a stick for a bat. How important is cricket for
Oh, it's
Sri
really
Lanka?
important. Like it's a, everyone loves loves this sport. Everyone plays. Everyone like, what we say. They come and play. It's like their culture. It's their spirit and divine.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yes. So,
It's like food for us.
Yeah, exactly.
so you're passionate just like you would be about a favorite food.
Yeah.
And what about volleyball? Because I've heard that volleyball is the national sport
Yeah,
here
it
in
is.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah, actually, everyone they came here to have fun also to play cricket today. Normally they play volleyball.
Okay.
But yeah.
So would you say it's this cricket is just as important as volleyball
Yes,
here?
definitely.
So they're
It's
both
like
the same.
drinking water every day. Like you cannot, what we say, you cannot stay a day without drinking water, right? Like that.
Yeah, so after speaking to a few locals here, I quickly realized that cricket is way more than just a sport. It's really a shared language. And yeah, you immediately notice how their faces just light up the minute you mention it, even if they've never met you before. And it's also how strangers become friends in minutes. So yes, it is a big deal here in Sri Lanka, and it's truly fascinating to see their passion and how it's all woven into their national identity. Okay, so it's been about close to 5 hours, and what's most amazing about this drive is just how dramatically the landscape changes. So you go from the tea-covered hills to the banana plantations, paddy fields, and finally to the salty breeze of the southern coastline. So we've got about another 20 minutes to go before we get to our accommodation, but we just couldn't resist anymore. We had to come and see a beach. This is our first contact with the coast of Sri Lanka, and this is called Hiriketiya Beach. So yes, you can see these tall, beautiful palm trees. Wow, they are so tall, unbelievable. And it's quite windy over here as well, I must say. Very windy, but look at those waves in the distance and the color of the water, how beautiful. So finally, after days of winding mountain roads and misty mornings, the coastline feels so open, so spacious, and so calming. I can't see a single soul on this beach. It's just us, and it's absolutely massive. You'll notice instantly how the pace just slows down here. It's much warmer as well, and yeah, very big difference, a very different image of Sri Lanka to what we've seen in the last couple of days. So wow, it's absolutely stunning. And check out this swing over here as well, a real Sri Lankan beach that we've been wanting to see for a long time. And you know what really stands out about Sri Lanka's beaches? They feel so raw, so unfiltered. There's this kind of untamed beauty here that you don't always find in the more polished or overdeveloped beach destinations. So compared to places like Thailand or Bali, where the beach is often lined with resorts, restaurants, umbrellas, Sri Lanka's beaches definitely feel a lot wilder and untouched. You can see the palms are taller, the sand is very soft with a deep golden color, and they just have this natural calm, as if the coast hasn't been overworked yet. You can walk for kilometers without hearing any music, seeing any restaurants, bars, even people. There's no one around at all. It's just you and the waves. It's incredible. Now this beach right here, Hiriketiya Beach, is about 10 kilometers east of Tangalle. And there's something incredibly special about it. It's actually one of the most important turtle nesting sites in all of Sri Lanka. So between around November and April, they have 5 species of sea turtles coming to lay their eggs. They have the green turtles, which are the most common ones, olive ridleys, leatherbacks, loggerheads, and hawksbill turtles.
I don't know about you, but I like this beach a lot.
Yes, me too. They're very wild here in Sri Lanka.
Yeah. And no people here.
Yeah, no
It's my
one.
favorite.
Not a single soul. Except you can't swim.
I
That's
see just 2 dogs.
just 2 dogs, yes. The only problem here, you can't swim. I wish we could swim here. We have to go to a different beach for swimming, but
Sometimes I prefer to see the beach like that.
yeah, that's true.
Just wild.
Okay, so we've just arrived at our accommodation. This is our room in Tangalle. So we have a large bed over here with a mosquito net. Over here we have a table and a small fridge. Little
So
wardrobe.
nice.
Yeah, it looks nice. A bit dark in here, I must say.
Yeah.
We might need to pull the curtains, yeah, because we only have that small light. So yeah, a bit dark. We have an air conditioner as well, though. A large mirror over here. So we have a cupboard here. They've left some towels for us, which is good. And then over here, I assume we have the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, so a bit dark in here as well, but got the sink over here. The mirror. And then this is the shower. Yeah, looks okay. Could be cleaner, but it's fine. We also have a lovely garden view over here, and I can see a papaya tree and a mango tree right here. So yeah, very nice and green, something we love. So we'll be spending here 2 nights, and we're paying $14 per night. So yes, very affordable, budget-friendly accommodation. It's fairly basic, but it's got everything we need, so that's good. So right now we're just gonna head out, try and find something to eat. We're so hungry, and then explore the area a bit more. Alright guys, so we've come to a restaurant nearby. It's only about 3 minutes away from our accommodation, and in fact we are pretty close to the beach as well, so yes, you can definitely feel the sea breeze here. But we've ordered our meals, and in the meantime we've also received some complimentary papadums with some mango chutney. So let's give them a try.
It's nice.
Yeah, I love these so much. Mm, they're very good. Very crispy. Yeah, I love it. We've been having these almost every day since we've come to Sri Lanka. That's how much we love them. They're very good. But this area in particular, being so close to the beach, of course, is very famous for seafood. So we have ordered some seafood today. So yes, can't wait to have something to eat. You know, these road trips, they make you so exhausted, but they also make you hungry. Alright, so my dish has arrived. I went for some grilled prawns with some garlic rice. Looks delicious, and also very big portion size. It's good. Yeah, it's got a really strong garlic flavor, I must say. I'll try the prawn as well. We were told that the prawns are nice and fresh, so the owner actually goes out and catches the prawns. So they've got this sweet garlic sauce on top as well, and yeah, overall it's very balanced. I can even see some tomatoes as well, full of flavor, very aromatic as well. Okay, and Mihai went for some prawn noodles.
Yeah, I'm
this
so
time.
hungry. A lot of flavor, and the prawns very well cooked.
Yeah, I noticed that too. They're not overcooked. They're nice and crisp, and yes, you can tell they're very fresh. Alright guys, so those 2 main meals plus 1 bottle of water ended up costing us 5,900 rupees. So yeah, slightly pricier than usual, but that's because we did get seafood. Seafood is always more expensive, that's to be expected. But for the portion size we got and for the quality, I think that's actually pretty cheap. So yes, you can't really find fresh prawns like that, and it's such a big quantity for that price pretty much anywhere else in the world. It's very affordable. So yes, plus it was super delicious. We really enjoyed it, and they also gave us some complimentary dessert at the end. So they gave us some vanilla ice cream, which was really nice. So yes, if you're here in Tangalle, go check them out. It was delicious. All right, so we decided to end the night at Tangalle Beach. You can see it's a huge beach. Once again, feels very raw, very wild, very untamed. There's only a handful of people around. The sand is nice and soft, beautiful golden color, and you get these huge waves here. They're absolutely massive. So it's definitely not a suitable beach for swimming, that's for sure. The sea is quite rough, but for me personally, you know, this is the kind of beach where you just come for those long, peaceful walks. And yeah, what can I say? It's definitely our kind of beach. We're not gonna get a sunset, unfortunately, this evening. You can see the sun will set on the other side, but you know, we're still so happy to be here. This is the kind of beach where you come to pause, to breathe, to slow down, and just let the waves reset everything. guys, so it is 2 days later. We are back in our tuk-tuk, continuing our journey. This morning we are heading to Mirissa, but we are going to make some stops along the way. So we just stopped to have some breakfast quickly at a small family-owned restaurant. And yes, we're back on the road this morning. So yeah, yesterday we just spent the whole day doing a bit of work, relaxing. Tangalle has some fabulous beaches. It's also a very quiet little town. It's not very touristy, at least not at this time of the year. We barely saw any tourists, but they had some lovely little restaurants, cafes. There was a lot to choose from. So yeah, very cute little town. It's wonderful to come and spend some time here. If you want to come for a holiday, I think it's a great area to stop in. But yes, overall we had a great time. I wish we had stayed longer, but yes, our time schedule with the tuk-tuk just doesn't allow us to stay any longer, so we have to keep moving. What did you think, Mihai? Did you enjoy your time here?
Yeah, it's very nice place. I think for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, I think 2 days wasn't enough.
Yeah, it's not enough.
It just wasn't enough.
We have very nice people here, good restaurant, coffee shop.
Yeah, there was plenty around, you know, it was plenty to choose from. Nice variety of
Beautiful beach, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the beach here.
the beaches, yeah, amazing. And a very relaxed, very chill vibe over here,
Yes.
very different to the other parts of Sri Lanka we've been to. The people, once again, are very friendly, very welcoming.
Yeah.
So yes, I wish we had stayed longer. So yeah, next time we come to Sri Lanka, we'll make sure we book more than 3 nights. Okay, and we made it to Hiriketiya Beach. And this beach is very popular for surfing, apparently. I can see already so many surfboards over here. And what's interesting is that it has this horseshoe shape. So you can see it's kind of enclosed. It is a much smaller beach compared to the previous ones we've been to. And I didn't actually think this beach was suitable for swimming, but yes, I can see quite a few people swimming here. So yes, the waves are definitely much calmer, definitely not as rough as in Tangalle. But yes, so far I can say that the vibe is completely different here. While Tangalle feels very wild, very vast with this long open stretches of coastline and this raw natural beauty, Hiriketiya is all about that cozy, laid-back surf town energy. And you can feel that pretty much straight away as soon as you get here. There's a real surfing culture here. But yes, even though it is much smaller, the sand is also nice and soft, very pleasant. It's also a lot lighter in color compared to the other beaches that we've been to so far. And the waves here are super consistent, especially from November to April. And that's why you'll see a lot of board rentals and surf lessons right here on the beach. So yes, if you want to start surfing, this is a perfect place to come to. It's quite friendly for beginners. So yes, while Tangalle is all about space and solitude, Hiriketiya is definitely more about that community and cool vibe, you know. Both are beautiful, but in very different ways. And what's interesting is that just a decade ago, Hiriketiya was barely on the map. It was just a sleepy fishing bay known mostly to locals. There was no tourism scene to speak of, and it really only started gaining popularity after 2015, especially among surfers and digital nomads looking for quieter alternatives to more commercial beach towns. Yeah, the vibe here somehow reminds me a little bit of Uluwatu in Bali, I must say. Very similar. So we are on our way to the next beach. Unfortunately, we couldn't really stay as long as we would have liked. There was no parking on the beach. They only had a small parking area designated for the tuk-tuk drivers. And yes, they were kind enough to allow us to actually stop for a few minutes to be able to film the beach. But yes, we couldn't actually park further away because we have our stuff with us. So yes, that's one of the downsides of having a tuk-tuk as opposed to a car. You can't really leave anything inside because you can't lock it. So because we're moving today again, we have all our stuff with us. So it's very tricky to carry everything with you every time you leave the tuk-tuk.
Nice.
Yes, that's why I would have loved to stay more. We loved it there. We loved the vibe. Such a nice little beach. And actually, it's one of those beaches where I think I would have felt comfortable to start surfing, to do a surfing lessons had we had more time. Yeah, surfing is definitely something I would like to try. But yes, it does feel a bit overwhelming because I've never done it before. So I think this beach would make me very comfortable, and especially with the people I saw working there, they were very friendly. So yeah, I think it's something we would have enjoyed, to be honest. Would you have liked to do surfing here, Mihai?
Yes.
Yeah, something else for us to consider next time we come around this area in Sri Lanka, maybe do some surfing lessons. Okay, so we've arrived at our next beach. This is Dickwella beach, but we just noticed these children playing cricket once again, and this time what really caught my eye is the backdrop. Check out that beach. How's that for a view when you play cricket? I mean, come on, that's gorgeous. What a setting. Yes, definitely something you can probably only spot here in Sri Lanka. And welcome to Dickwella beach. Wow, this beach is huge. Yes, definitely much larger than Hiriketiya. But it was only a 5 to 10 minute tuk-tuk drive, so they are very close to each other, but it's very windy here and the waves are actually quite big as well. So I'm not sure if this is suitable for swimming. We have been told that it is. But yes, it does appear that today is not the best day for swimming. The waves do look quite big. But yes, you'll definitely find a very long stretch of golden sand here. It's also nice and soft, very pleasant. And unlike the small enclosed bay at Hiriketiya, Dickwella beach is quite open, quite expansive, as you can see. So yeah, it stretches out for nearly 2 kilometers, believe it or not. It's definitely great for those long, quiet walks, especially around sunset. Yes, somebody's having a lot of fun. Are you having fun all by yourself? Yeah, so literally it's just me and this cute doggo on this beach, no one else. So yes, if Hiriketiya feels a little too social or too tight for you, Dickwella is definitely the place to just come and unplug, you know, just be with yourself. But yes, I must say, I just love this sense of freedom that the beaches of Sri Lanka give you, combined with this tropical vibe at the same time. You know, it's so special, and yeah, you won't really find that in many places around the world. Right, so we weren't actually planning on making another stop until our next point. But we just came across this little beach, and I don't know what it's called. I checked on the map, but I can't seem to find the name. But what really caught my eye is the sand color. So you have this bluish sand mixed with pink as well. So
I never see sand like this.
yeah, I mean, either it's like blue and pink at the same time, and I don't know
It's
if
like diamond.
yeah, and it's shining from the sun. But yeah, I don't know if the camera can even do it justice. You can't really see the colors all that well. Maybe your camera can capture it better. But yes, very unusual color. And over here, I can even see tones of yellow as well. So what a mix of colors. I've never seen a beach like that before. And especially with these rocks as well. Wow, what an image! Stunning little beach. A true hidden gem, I would say.
No one talk about this beach.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I haven't seen it online or anything like that. We just stumbled across this beach by accident, to be honest. Wow, I think it's my favorite so far.
Yes.
And with the palm trees, it's just complete for me. But yes, the waves are also quite big over here, strong currents as well. So probably not the best beach for swimming either, this one. But yes, the scenery, absolutely fabulous. Okay, and we've made it to Dondra Head Lighthouse. And not only is the stunning lighthouse the tallest lighthouse in the whole country, standing at around 49 meters high, but it's also located in the southernmost tip of Sri Lanka. So yes, quite a special lighthouse, very beautiful, surrounded by these tall palm trees, and of course a stunning coastline here as well. And what's interesting is that it's still actually working today. It was built in 1890 during the British colonial times, and all the materials like bricks, steel, and granite were actually imported from England and Scotland and then assembled right here on the site. Now, they do say that from the top you can actually see as far as 25 nautical miles out to sea. The view is just unreal. You just got this beautiful blue ocean stretching as far as your eyes can see. But check out these waves over here and the color of the water. Yes, at this point, I don't even expect the beaches to be anything less than stunning here in Sri Lanka. Every single one that we've seen so far has been fabulous, and on our way here we kept seeing so many and we just kept wanting to stop. Yeah, I don't know what to say. These beaches just left us speechless. Sri Lanka, what have you done to us? Now, I must admit that usually I'm not really a fan of lighthouses. I just don't find them all that exciting, to be honest. But this one is quite unique to me with this octagonal shape and the two-panel yellow windows. It's really beautiful. And over here on the other side, I can also see a small beach where people are swimming and even snorkeling as well. Guys, time for us to end this vlog. What can I say? The southern coast has greeted us with some amazing scenery and the most stunning beaches. Sri Lanka has so many faces, and what we've experienced now is very different to what we've experienced a week or 2 weeks ago. You know, it's just been wow.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite beach so far, Mihai?
Now, every beach is different and very wild.
Very well.
Yes.
You have that sense of freedom here
Yes.
in Sri Lanka. I don't know, if I had to pick a favorite, I think I would pick the one we just saw with the pink and dark blue sand. I haven't seen that anywhere else in the world. That's very unique. So
It's very unique.
yes, I think I have a personal favorite. But yes,
For me, all of them.
all of them?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a tough choice, to be honest, here in Sri Lanka, and we still have so many to see. But we're going to continue our journey to our accommodation in Mirissa. So We'll see you guys in the next vlog. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.